Konnichiwa mina, boku wa Jeremy desu. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. And here's the kitten. He's like, put me down, put me down. Anyways, I said yesterday that I was going to post a video of what name we finally chose for him. And as I said on my Facebook too, it is not a name that any of us was necessarily even considering at first. Kind of a little bit of a story here. We've been talking about getting a kitten for a while for Bailey, since Maze is living with Ktten primarily at his new place, and he's got another kitten for Maze named Tomoyo. So we thought, okay, well, Bailey's going to be quite lonely. Come here. He's all over the place. He's so cute, though. Look at him. He's just so little. Anyway, so Michael, our roommate, knows of a lady whose cat just had kittens. And so he was talking to her about it for a while. Fast forward to now, which is a couple months, well, I guess it was about a month ago is when we really started discussing it, because that's when we found out about him. No. Oh, he's getting into everything. He's such a kitten. You could tell. But he's so soft and he's so little. Anyways, so we came up with many different ideas for names. You guys know me, I love Sailor Moon, so we were thinking of Sailor Moon names, or I was, but my brother and Michael didn't like that. And then Daniel came up with all sorts of weird names that I didn't really like. And then same kind of with Michael. Michael wanted to call him Mew, actually, like the Pokemon Mew. And that wouldn't honestly be that bad because he does that all the time. He mews a lot. Of course, he's a kitten and he probably misses his mom. But he also, the other day, saw himself in the mirror for the first time, and he did what I see online a lot, and I've never seen a cat actually do live. He hissed at himself because he thought it was another cat. It was the funniest thing. I loved it. I was laughing so hard I got video of it on my cell phone. It was really, really funny. And then he scared the crap out of himself and jumped. And anyway, so watching his personality and stuff, I was trying to come up with names like that. So then I was looking through all the comments that people were submitting. There was a lot of names, obviously Sailor Moon related names and other cartoon series. There was Darkwing Duck, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, thanks Kevin, and a bunch of others. I liked Matrix. That was a name that kind of just popped into my head. Daniel was thinking of things like Kathoothi Patoothi, which is actually the name of a cat that my grandpa had and my dad had growing up. I don't know where that name comes from, it's just a name. And so from there, and Matrix just kept sticking in my head. And no. Sorry, he's going under my bed. No, come on. These little kitten claws are so sharp. So sharp. I got him. Anyway, and him and Bailey have been sort of getting along. Like they'll go nose to nose, and he hisses at her and she kind of just backs off. She doesn't care. Honey Badger don't give a shit. But he is feisty and he is just full of piss and vinegar, and I wanted to name him something like that. Going into this, Daniel's like, we're not naming him anything that is what one would normally call an orange cat. So there was some suggestions like Milo and Marmalade and Bellini and Archie and stuff like that, but Daniel was like, absolutely not going to do that. He is not a fan of that kind of stuff. He doesn't like calling dogs Rex or whatever. So it had to be something different. And last night I'm like, all right, boys, we need to figure out a name for him. We just have to. So we're sitting there coming up with stuff, and I mentioned Matrix, and Michael's like, oh, we could always call him Enzo, and we got along the Reboot sort of thing. Those of you, I'm not sure if you know what Reboot is. And then all of a sudden, all three of us at the same time just came up with the name, and it is not a name that I would ever expect to name him, but it is his new name officially. Let me pick him up here. Come here. Come on. Ooh. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Fong. Fong as in the wise man robot thing from Robot. That is his name. It's definitely not indicative of something that you would necessarily name a kitten, but that is what we have decided on, just because it was boom all at the same time. We just said it all at the I don't know where it came from, just talking about Reboot and stuff, I guess. So our kitten joining Bailey is Fong. So we'll see how he enjoys his name if he actually listens to it. Right now he doesn't seem to give a shit because he's a kitten and he'd rather just be getting into trouble, like digging in plants and jumping on the table like he's not supposed to, and playing with Bailey's feather and all kinds of stuff like that. So anyway, that's my new kitten. That's his new name, is Fong, F-O-N-G, and that's about it. So he's got a Reboot name, of all things, out of nowhere, an orange cat named Fong. So thank you guys very much for your suggestions and stuff. I really do appreciate them. And who knows, maybe we'll get another animal sometime in the future. And I would love to do a Sailor Moon name. I did with my fish. That's Deimos over there. My one beta fish that's actually survived all this time. I'm doing pretty good. He's actually, knock on wood, he's doing good. So now our zoo is down to 2 cats, 2 ferrets, and the fish. And that's another thing about this little guy. Maze loved the ferrets. He loves playing with Dante and Bonkers and stuff. This little guy, as soon as he saw me, just hissed at him. He's freaked out. But again, the ferrets are about as big as he is, if not even a little bit bigger. So he's probably just freaked out. But anyway. So, you'll see more videos probably featuring him as well as he grows up and chronicling his life, as well as Bailey and everybody else. And don't forget tomorrow, Sailor Moon Crystal, well, technically Saturday morning, but tomorrow night into Saturday, Sailor Moon Crystal's on, so I'll have a vlog up for that as well. Anyway, thanks for watching. Jamata ne mina, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.